Hi, it's Mark at FBA2USA. Come to FBA2USA.com for hints and tips getting started on Amazon Seller Central when you live outside the USA. Today I'm going to go into a tiny bit more detail on something I touched on in another video, and this is domain names. When you start on Amazon, the first thing you're thinking about is probably not your domain name, but you are thinking about your product name. Now, I have talked before about product names and trademarks, but another thing to think about is your product name and whether or not there's a domain that you can link to that product name. If you're selling your product, then anything you can do to make that product exclusive to you and grab traffic and people's attention is something you should be doing from day one. And having a domain, your own domain, that links to that product name in some way, even if it's not exactly the same as the product name, is going to be very useful to you, either to grab traffic and direct it to your Amazon page initially, or down the track to build your own e-commerce store to sell the product offline or off Amazon. So getting a domain name is something you should be thinking about on day one and should be part of your consideration when you're choosing your product name. So you're looking for a product name that is both attractive to your customer niche, clear, something that's potentially linked to your keywords, and something that you can get the domain for with a .com ending, because a .com ending domain is still the best one you can get hold of. Now that's a lot to think about, and it shouldn't change your core strategy if it's something that you're going to have to compromise the domain name on a little. But if you can get a domain as close to your product name as possible, it's going to be useful immediately for using as a landing page to direct traffic to Amazon, and down the track to build a full e-commerce website on. And also, if you're ever considering selling the whole business, having a domain associated with your product name will add value to that ultimate disposal price. I hope that's useful to you. More hints and tips like this can be found at FBA2USA.com, where there is now live training and a forum if you'd like to join up and be one of the people that helps each other get started on Amazon Seller Central from outside the USA. Thanks very much for your time. Cheers.